I hope it's true, but there are some headwinds here. A strong dollar is having an impact on the trade balance. The difference between 2% and 3% GDP growth in the fourth quarter was basically due to the expanding trade balance. I think that's going to continue. The other thing is the impact of lower oil price on U.S. CapEx, because the oil industry makes up about 10% of U.S. CapEx. That's being felt up front, even if you believe that lower energy prices, as I do, are going to be good for the U.S. economy. So that's still, the upfront impact on CapEx is still there. And then, so far at least, consumers have been saving rather than spending the money that they've gotten at the gas pump.
I think today, if you ask me in 12 months, what will I be buying? I would think that European equities will be what we actually going to be buying. And the main reason for that is with the ECB printing, a lot of the investors are going to be shifting towards the right side of the risk curve. So from global government bonds, from cash to global government bonds, to corporate bonds, from corporate bonds to high yield, from high yield to equities eventually.
Okay, I'm hearing you, but again, look, you got to be thinking about your currency hedge, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You have to hedge because we think that the euro is just going to weaken. When the Federal Reserve hikes interest rates in September, which is our base call, we think that the euro dollar is going to hit towards parity and probably remain there for a couple of months.
You do have quite a bit of political uncertainty going on in major emerging markets. We see that going on in Brazil. We see that going on Argentina, Venezuela, Turkey. All these countries are facing severe political uncertainties and headwinds. So I'll be actually quite worried about that. Point number two is that China is slowing down. So China growth is slowing down, and many of these countries have been feeding out of that boom taking place in China, and the structure of growth in China is changing away from manufacturing into services, which tend to have a major impact on other emerging markets exports.